guys, Wes here again from Wild Hearts. Just going to do a quick video on how easy it is to break one of these down and so you can tow it. We're just getting ready to pack up and leave now, so I will get started and you'll see how fast it actually comes down.
So the key part about breaking down the tent trailer is, first off, you want to grab the door, split it in two, get it up, as you can see I'm doing here. While I'm doing this, Cassandra is getting ready to start unclipping the tarp from the bunks. And as you can see now in the frame, there she is undoing the bungee cords. While she's doing that, I'm inside also taking down all the poles and collapsing the ends in the slide. As you can see, Zeus is being extremely helpful, filling his gullet and supervising. Cass is now taking down the strut supports. Not all that is just a backup safety for the top. That way if the cables break, the top doesn't come screaming down on you. And every one of those posts has a wrap on it just to protect from the weather and keeps the excess moisture out of the pop-up when you're in it if it starts to rain or snow. It works really great having two people, especially when you have a system. We took this thing across Canada with us a couple of years ago, and we had it so we could set it up or tear it down within about, I'd say we were in under 10 minutes in some locations. When you're tearing down, everything usually has a spot. That way you make sure you get a nice tight seal when the top comes down. As you can see, I'm repositioning cushions, getting everything ready to slide in. Right now we're on the back side pushing the dinette in, as it does have a slide. Then from there I usually go to the back and push in the back bunk. This is critical because you got to make sure that you don't get the tarp pinched in any of the slides, as that will cause tears. We discovered that again a couple of years ago. There was one spot we got in a bit of a rush and ended up doing a little bit of a tear in our canvas. And that's exactly what I'm doing here, is just making sure that nothing's getting pinched. We did speed the video up, guys. It took us 11 minutes to knock it down in this video, so we did speed it up a bit. Just making sure everything is in its place. So now the slide is in, the back bunk's in, just putting in the extra supports for it. Now I get ready to do the front supports. As you can see, there's actually 3 supports on the front and 4 on the back that you have to remove. It is critical that I can't stress this enough, make sure nothing's getting pinched, nothing's in the way. And Cass is going around cleaning up our site. Always want to leave it better than what you found it. It's always been our theory. The one nice thing about our pop-up is it does have that toy hauler, so it gives me that nice extra little step. And oh, we're hung up. Just need to double check. I think in this it was the slide was just pushed in a little bit too far. There's Cass trying to fall into the trailer. So one nice thing about having a trailer with the half door like that, you can have it up, have the top half up, and still reach in and reach everything you need to.
Make sure the fan vent is closed and locked.
Yes, we did actually forget to do that this trip. Every time you tear down or set up, you always forget something. I don't care how many times you've done it. I'm going back here, just checking everything before we start dropping the top down. The key thing for anybody that's new to pop-up camping is the crank works two ways. If you have a hand crank, some guys have power cranks, but ours is a hand crank. To lift it up, you want to go clockwise. To take it down, you want to go counterclockwise. As you can see, it's a little bit of a fight to get it to go counterclockwise, but that's just because it's in a locked position. Now Cassie, you'll see her as I'm cranking it down, she pushes the canvas in, makes sure everything's nice and contained. You can kind of see on the top there now the roof racks. Now that the top's coming down, you can see the roof racks and the solar panels. We crank it down so far, and the way I have my solar panels wired is I can actually unplug them and stuff the wires in underneath the top, which is what I'm doing right here, while Cass is, again, just tucking all the canvas up in and away. It's kind of neat. You don't realize how tall that camper is until you see even yourself, like myself, buy it or Cass buy it. It is a fairly big unit, and it's that ground clearance that does it. It's no taller than any other pop-up trailer out there. It's just with the ground clearance, it makes it seem a lot taller. And then here we're just locking down the top. There's 4 clips, and they all have 4 little safety pins for them. And that is about it.
And just like that, our camper is down. Thank you, and see you again.